Kidd Kraddick in the morning.
The Showbiz Top 5.
Hey, it's Kellie Rasberry with your Showbiz Top 5 for Friday the 13th. Good thing that 13 is my lucky number. Something great's going to happen to me today. Can't wait to find out what it is. But first, let's get to the Showbiz Top 5. First, Shaquille O'Neal and his wife Shawnee. They shot a pilot for A&E, a little reality show following their lives as a celebrity married couple. It was called Love Shack Clever Enough, spelled S-H-A-Q. The only problem is that Shawnee filed for divorce before the pilot was even approved, as a go for A&E. She's pulled the kids out of school in Florida. She's relocated to L.A., so it looks like Love Shack is a no-go. Ashton Kutcher made his Broadway debut in this 9th annual 24-hour plays. His wife, Demi Moore, of course, was there to support him, as well as good buddy Jennifer Aniston. And afterwards, there was an after party at some club in the city. And Ashton, Demi, Jennifer all sitting in VIP, but they overhear this guy making fun of Demi, kind of mocking her and her relationship with the very much younger Ashton. And so he gets up and goes over there thinking this guy, of course, has to be kidding. He knows we can hear him, right? Well, the guy wasn't kidding. So the fight got pretty ugly pretty quickly. It never went to blows. It was just a real big verbal, loud, embarrassing argument. Demi was said to be mortified, and she hurried Ashton out of there, and Jennifer scampered out right behind them. Michael Lowen could actually end up doing some jail time for those leaked phone calls that he recorded secretly with Dina and with Lindsay. Now, back in 2005, Dina got a protective order against Michael when things were at their worst between the couple, and that prevented him from having any contact with her by phone or by email until 2011. Well, the problem is, one of his phone calls that was leaked was with Dina, and it was recorded in 2008. So her attorneys have been in contact with the DA's office. Cindy Crawford and her husband, Randy Gerber, were the targets of an extortion plot, and it's pretty twisted, too. Their former nanny, she's since been fired for an unrelated incident. She apparently took a picture of their then 7-year-old daughter, Kaya, bound and gagged. She was tied to a chair in what was a game of cops and robbers, and the nanny reportedly was going to, tape the picture to the front door as a joke, but decided not to do it. That's a bit of a twisted sense of humor. Anyway, about a week after she was fired, her friend called using a fake name and told the couple, you know what, I came across this picture, it's so disgusting, it's not right, and I think you should have it back. Well, look at me being a good guy. Well, a couple hours later, he called and said, so Randy, why don't you meet me at this bar? And gosh, I just so happen to be broke, so it'd be really nice if you gave me some cash for my good deed here, a little reward. Well, Randy gave him $1,000, but of course that wasn't going to be the end of it. The guy later called back and said he'd made several copies of the photo, eventually asking for as much, or demanding as much actually, as $100,000. So that's when they turned the matter over to the FBI. Now, this guy actually is in Germany. He was deported back in September for some, immigration violation. So he's not been arrested for this offense, and we'll see how much the German authorities are interested in tracking him down over there. Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart can drop this whole we're just friends crap act because the director of the original Twilight is speaking out. And I'm sure they are not happy with Catherine Hardwicke today, but she says that when she originally hired Robert to do the Twilight movie, she said, you need to slow your roll with this one. Don't even think about dating her because she's under 18. That's not legal, and it could land you in jail. Well, Kristen's not 18 or 17 anymore. She's 19, and they can do whatever they want. So they have been sneaking around for a while, but Kristen apparently is going to have to just, drop the act because Catherine said that Kristen personally told her nothing inappropriate happened during the Twilight movie. No lines were crossed, but things are different now. She said, I think it took a long time for Kristen to realize, okay, I've got to give this a go, really try to be with this person. So we'll see if it works out for the two of them, because you know how those Hollywood romances are. About a week or two shelf life, and we'll see how it goes. I don't even know if we should go to the trouble of coming up with a cutesy name for them or not. I was kind of working out a few ideas, like, let's see, it's Robertson, or what's his name, Pattinson, Stewartson, no, I don't know. Come up with your own, but it'll only be a hot minute anyway, right? That's your Showbiz Top 5 for Friday the 13th.